Hello friends, Heidi here from Rain Country. God is good all the time. And I'm here today to talk about 5 ways that you can earn some side cash. Now I'm talking specifically about some things that I do, but I made sure to pick out the 5 things that any of you could do as well that don't want to start up a YouTube channel. Once you have a YouTube channel though, you can earn money from YouTube or Rumble if you want to go that route. And there's then various other ways like having affiliates and stuff that you can earn money from on the side as well. But I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about for everyone else. And again, but still these 5 things, not all these 5 things will apply to everyone, but hopefully everyone can find at least one of these that will work for them. The first one I'm bringing up, which I even did a separate video just on, that I'll make sure I link to down below as I go into more detail, and that is programs like the Honey program, which is what I use. And it's a way that I can earn some side cash just through shopping for regular things. And it also helps me save money as it gives me, it lets me know when something, like the video I did on the green toys, the Honey sends me emails whenever something I've put in my drop list goes on sale for a really good price. And that's how I was able to snag good deals on specific things I was looking for. But you can also earn cash from it. So if you give people your referral link, which I'll also put in the description box, and they sign up through Honey, you can earn $10 just for that alone. And then you also earn money through points. Like VitaCost is one of the places I'm most likely to earn some cash from. So when I do orders through VitaCost, I earn points for that. And those points then get converted to cash, and I can cash them in at any time. And I also was able to earn cash by some stuff we had to buy through Lowe's as well as Home Depot. And this is all online purchases. And it also works with Walmart and many other stores. So if you're purchased from any of these places on a regular basis online, there are some ways you can earn some cash. Now, the second way, and this is definitely not going to apply to people who do not have any self-control, but is through credit cards. While on one hand, financial advisors would tell you, get rid of your credit cards. This is really good advice if you don't have any control over your finances. And if you know that money, which is not really there, is there, and you can just charge it up, you'll do it. So if that's the case, don't get a credit card. But if you know how to work a credit card, you can actually earn quite a bit of money. The current credit card that we have never paid a single cent in interest because we always pay it off. However, we make, I think it's 2% back on all of our purchases. And thus, we use our credit card right now. We use it predominantly for purchasing, whether it be in physical stores or online, because we're earning that percentage. And so I let those points build, and then every so often I cash in $100, $250 at a time. And I have literally earned thousands of dollars off our credit card since we've had it, just by using it. Usually credit cards like that have a higher percentage that you pay them in interest. And what happens is if you're not keeping your credit card paid off, the amount you're paying out in interest is more than what you're going to earn back. So unless you're keeping the card paid off every month, at least, if not every week, then it's not worth it to go that route. But for us, it has, because we don't look at our credit card as a loan. That money doesn't get spent unless we have that money. So don't use a credit card if you don't have the money right in your hand, or at least sitting in the bank to turn around and pay it off immediately. Okay, and then there's referrals. Now, I mentioned affiliate links. Those are different. Typically, people who have some kind of social media presence, be it on Instagram, YouTube, Rumble, even Facebook, if they have a big enough following, they can do pretty good off of affiliate links. So if you already have a channel of some kind or some kind of social presence and you have a pretty good following, that could be a way to go. And that is things that you use, that you believe in, and you can link up with these companies that sell these products and often earn, like I do with Halal Every Day, my green stock, Mother Earth products and a few other things that I use on a regular basis. Anytime people purchase through the links, and this includes Amazon, anytime people purchase through Amazon, anything, it doesn't even have to be something we recommend, as long as they go through our link to get to it, we earn a certain percentage, and that really has helped us over the years. But some companies may not sign you up unless you have a big enough presence to do that. And also, maybe they'll let you sign up, but it might not, if you don't have a big enough presence, it's probably not going to work for you. However, referral links are great. So I use referral links like I mentioned with the honey, Referral, Butcher Box, Misfits Market, and Azure Standard. And so that means, like with Azure Standard, when people place an order through Azure Standard of at least $100 going through the link that I give them, I get a $25 credit on my account, which means that's another $25 towards whatever food I'm going to buy. Usually what it does is it covers the shipping, since we don't have a drop point in our town. So I like to have it shipped. And so when people do that, that usually at least helps cover the cost of shipping. Or sometimes if I wait long enough, I can make enough to cover the full cost of shipping. Like with Butcher Box, now this isn't actually earning cash, this is earning credit. So Butcher Box, when I did the video on Butcher Box, a video review, and on Misfits Market, then people who signed up through my referral link, every person that signs up, like through Butcher Box, it's $30 credit. Through Misfits Market, it's $10, I think. I keep forgetting if it's 10 or 15. So every time somebody does that, that's another credit towards my account. So it is like getting cash, because then that's going to pay for the food I was going to buy anyway. So now that cash gets freed up so I can put it towards something else. So I do still see that as a way to earn side cash, and anybody can do that. You do not have to have any kind of social media presence. So let's say you sign up through Butcher Box through my referral link, I get the $30, then you turn around and you encourage maybe your sister, your brother, your uncle, your aunt, your parents, your kids to sign up. Once they go through your link, you get $30 towards your account from every person that signs up under your link. So referrals are great because anyone can do that. They don't have to have a YouTube channel or a Instagram account with a billion followers or whatever. Anyway, that's been a very helpful thing for us, are the referral credits that we get. Number 4 is consider any kind of side things that you like to do, whether it be crafty items like knitting or crocheting, or even making things like skin cream and so on, and lip balms. And if you know you have a place or a way to reach people to sell these things, be it through Facebook Market or just by posting on your social media sites, hey, I'm making and selling these, apron skirts. So that's how I got started in a lot of this stuff. Long before YouTube, I was already making and selling these things locally. It did help that a lot of people knew me because I had my dance and martial arts schools, and I could actually display a lot of this stuff too. But I also sold a lot of that stuff to people just by posting it on Facebook. And that was long before Facebook Market was even put into place. I had just posted on Facebook and, oh, hey, I'd like to have that hat. I'd like to buy that kitty hat for my daughter, and so on and so forth. And so I was able to get quite a bit of business just doing that. And while you might not make a lot of money off of it, it's still a way to get some side cash, and every little bit can count. And don't forget services as well. So if you have, let's say, some heavy equipment, and like us, you're investing in this heavy equipment, so maybe you can have it as a side business, because we've done that before, or you're just investing in it so that you can use it to work your own property. Well, there are some ways that you can offer a service to someone else and get some cash, or even use it as a form of barter. So you can trade services or goods with people. You don't have to have heavy equipment to do anything like that. If you have any kind of skill, or even if you don't have a skill. I mean, shoot, my boys, especially my oldest, he started his own little business at 8 years old, made up his own business cards, and went around the neighborhood handing out these business cards saying he'd do any kind of work people asked, such as washing cars, raking lawns, And then eventually he did start his own little lawn mowing business. And the great thing about that for a kid is that not only can they start earning and learning a work ethic and earning some money at a very young age, they now have references. And so that worked really good for my kids, is getting out there and doing odd jobs for neighbors. Justin, I think the lady down the road, I think he helped her organize her garage. She was getting rid of stuff and just reorganizing, and he went out down there and helped her do that and many other things. As such, the kids were able to also get good references from the people they worked for. So that's a side one, because that's more associated with kids. But hey, this might be a good way to really encourage your kids to get out there and find something they can do, because most anybody can wash a car or rake leaves, and a lot of times there's people looking for that kind of stuff. Obviously, if you're disabled, these aren't going to be the options for you, but usually people can find some kind of side way, some kind of service. Maybe it's some kind of service you do helping people with computers or anything that they do online, or doing their taxes for them, and just so many things that you can look into. And I'm sure that a lot of my followers will have a lot of great ideas for people down below that you can do as a service, or things that you can make that don't have to require necessarily a lot of skill. And then the fifth point is simply, a penny saved is a penny earned. What a great adage that I think we often, including myself, forget. This latte only costs me $5 a day or $6 or $7 a day. That's not very much money. Of course, when you add up per day what that is, or even if you just would once a week, just think of all the things you could do with that money and how much money you're saving by giving up that little thing. Or by shopping around and realizing that, just like the green toys I wanted to get for my grandkids and watching for those to go on sale. And if you want to see that video, I'll link to it in the description box down below. But I was able to get that cool little garage for less than half of the normal cost just by using my honey program. Well, I had planned on getting that anyway at some point. I was simply waiting. But sometimes just waiting and shopping around, well, that's work. And when you save money by doing that, and you find something for even 25% off or 15% off, you just saved that penny, and now that penny is something you could consider earned. You earned that because you did really work for it by either being patient and waiting for something to go on sale, or by shopping around. And so I think that adage has a lot of weight, and every time you give something up, or choose to wait, or choose to not buy something you don't need, you just saved yourself some money and basically earned yourself some more cash. All right, so please share your ideas and thoughts down below. Any other odd ways, even if it's just a few dollars here and a few dollars there, every little bit counts. So share your thoughts and ideas in the comment section down below. And thanks for watching. Take care and God bless.